Previously on Persona 5 Royal Rose, we use our free time wisely following Okamura's takedown, biding our time for the eventual change of heart this individual will have. One such instance is Maruki, wanting to find out more about cognitive science, as well as his hopes to connect with the Phantom Thieves to create a world free from psychological trauma. And that's it! Except it's not! Kazumi Yoshizawa, feeling intense stress to do well in her gymnastics, uncovers a hidden palace by the stadium. With Morgana's help and Kazumi's own awakening, we help her out of that place. Despite demonstrating the qualities of a great phantom thief, Kazumi refuses so she can focus on her studies, promising to properly thank us when all this is over. Hello everyone, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal Rose. My name is Forevery, and as you saw in that recap, some crazy stuff went down that you guys were not present for. I apologize for you guys missing out on a bit of Royal content. Basically, my plan was to do all the free time in recordings, but the game decided to include this entire little arc of Kazumi going to a palace, and I didn't want to just stream from there because I wanted to get all the free time done. So I made the call to keep going. You can see it in the VOD for last episode, so part 33 is currently out on YouTube. It is around 7 hours in length, so enjoy that. That's the stream and those two recordings I did. But yeah, that is there in the background. Chat, I got a bunch of things done, including getting a couple people maxed out. Well, more importantly, the most important one, Mishima is maxed out. He's gone. I never have to think about Mishima ever again. He is not the last guy we're going to rank up, chat. Also, he was the only guy who I could hang out in the evening, because there's a lot more daytime confidants than there are nighttime ones, as I found out. And looking at it now, chat, I don't think we're going to get them all done, because we got Haru still to awaken, and we haven't even touched the tower persona yet. So, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But this is going to be a doozy, chat. I think we're going to get into some big story this episode. In case anyone did not catch the pre-stream, by the way, we're not going to be streaming next week. Next week, I'm going to be taking the week off because I want to focus on doing recordings for Deltarune, Celeblade, and also doing some edits. So I'm going to take the initiative here and say we're not going to do that. We're going to focus on getting everything else done, and then I can return to Persona 5. There's also no rush to finish this because we're making some good progress now, I think, at this point. But also, I just want to show you, we are one day out from helping with Haru. Also, I need to just do this. So yeah, we got 1 day basically to do stuff. Shinra's available right now. Look at these 3 fucks. None of them want to level up. I gotta choose one of them, I guess. And why he's ready to level up? I assume he is. He might not be though. I don't think he is. Well, let's. I don't know, chat. I don't know what to do. Shinra is ready to level up. So we'll go and we'll go here. Futaba is downstairs right now. But I don't want to hang out with Futaba because it won't do anything for me. So we're going to go to Chihara and we're going to activate Iwai. So that we can hang out with him this evening, hopefully. Because he required like 3 different sessions, chat. It's kind of nuts. I do this. Iwai. Yes, please.
Here we go.
Thank you. I appreciate your time, Chihara.
What do you think?
Right, do we have a tower persona right now? No. Okay, let's go get one. Hang death. Probably can't do death for a while because, but yeah, let's take off death. We are getting close to finishing the Kemi's quest line, but we're not ready yet. Ah!
Just these are the paths you have walked. Is this your withdrawal? This then accept this persona. Are you finished?
Kemi had to fork out 15,000 yen to get the guy on the toilet just so I can do this. Best girl to Kemi? In any other context, sure, where we're not a 17-year-old kid. I would agree with that. But unfortunately, we are a minor in this world, and thus, our understanding of these other characters is kind of based in that.
Hey!
Persona Kamoshida would have been done in a day of Q as ever in the Persona 5 universe. Well, I feel like you'd need to have a personal connection with that, though, wouldn't he? Like, if it was someone he knew who was involved in that. Also, what would Kiryu have done? Would he have, like, thrown a sign at him? And it would just, like, knocked him out? Would have caused his chain of heart by being hit by a giant sign?
All right! You bastard!
What the? You made the same mistake that last time. What are you doing? Don't get it, you get it. You can't just shoot all over the place.
The king's so awesome at that game. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. It's like he's bipolar. Excuse me? Wonder how long that high school is going to be able to keep up.
Ugh, no, not like that!
You haven't gone better at all. When are you going to learn?
Phew.
Really late. Thanks to you taking so long to figure it out.
Don't compare me to you. Praise would be encouraging. I'm gonna say sorry like a weak little bitch.
It's kind of weird hearing that from someone older than me.
Hey!
I've always been good at shooting games, but I absolutely never want to lose at gun about. So I guess I tend to get all heated up about it.
It's time for all the elementary school kids to go home. Do you understand, little boy? This guy is 100% on a list somewhere. Buddy?
Shut up.
Do I need to call your mum?
Fine, I'll leave, alright?
Oh.
What a rude employee. No, I don't think he was being rude. Also, I like the name of that arcade machine over there, Curse Hospital 3. Let's go!
Yeah, we're done for today. Not that I want to go home though. My house is so boring. No one's ever there, and there's never anything to do. Adults and high schoolers are so lucky. They get to play all night long. Having that much time helps you get stronger. Wish I could play all day instead of going to school. I'll never lose another game. I need to get really strong, like the Phantom Thieves.
Do you admire them?
Of course I do. I want to be just as strong as they are. I believe in the Phantom Thieves and their strength.
I like how I finished Mishima's questline and I just picked up a smaller Mishima. This is bullshit. They're more than strong.
Isn't the fact that they're super strong enough for you? Seriously though, I can't stop thinking about that employee. He was super annoying.
He was making sure you would go home at a reasonable hour.
If he says something again, I might have to use that move on him. The one I taught you, remember? You should use it sometime.
I feel like my bond of Shinra is going deeper. Where are we going with this questline game? Like, why does this exist? Because like, we're very late into the game for getting a quest like this. Chance to enter a gun-based all-out attack after a successful ambush. Oh! That is good.
Alright.
Let's get an immediate all-out attack from just being in combat.
Well, it doesn't move in the game, so it won't work against actual people. Wish it did. Then I'd be strong in real life. That'll probably put you on a list. Need to be able to win in the real life. Gonna head home.
Interning with Shinra has made my heart grow. I feel like my kindness has increased. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to see chat in the VOD, I have max knowledge now. So all I need now is kindness and guts. Which is going pretty well, I will say. We have to be close with kindness, I think, at this point as well.
Later.
Later, say hi to the Phantom Thieves for me.
Oh, okay. Pee-poo time.
Oh, hello Reverie-san. It's me, Shinra Oda. I was bored, so I thought I'd call. Forget to mention earlier, but you gotta keep practicing. Even on single player, okay?
Doesn't imagine like his mum comes in and is like,
Shinra dear, what who are you talking to right now? Shut up mum, I'm just talking to this 17-year-old high schooler who I'm friends with, apparently. Everyone sucks at first, but you can get good if you do it every day.
I'll work hard.
You better. You're supposed to be the adult here. I'm practicing a lot too. I want to get as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Oh, my mum came home. I gotta go. Bye.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be arrested for this. I'm gonna start the weird idea that I like going to have explosive rounds. Happens in a couple of video games, to be fair. You can get explosive rounds in Last of Us Part 2 and they're really good.
Tomorrow's the date of the arrangement with your fiancé. I'll be okay though. The state of my father is in is put on hold for the time being. Woo! We accomplished one of our goals! That doesn't mean my marriage has been called off though. My father agreed to do so in the other world, but I'm not so sure now given his current condition. So that too will be a hold until the change of heart. Well, sounds to me like we're totally in the clear. Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys. I definitely see nothing bad happening in the immediate future to my father.
Everything should work out well if Okumura has a change of heart.
Assuming he hasn't been shot.
Assuming it happens like it always does. We should be seeing some results soon.
They wanted it to be framed like the Phantom Thieves have started killing people.
Hey!
Crossword time. A stationary hotspot. Heat. Psychic sensations. What? Hawaiian garland. Oh no. Palm fruit. Well, that's coconut. Hawaiian garland. I forget what they're called. We got a new prediction from Summer Game Fest. We'll go through that in a second once we do the crossword. Stationary hotspot, heat. Lava. No, lava wouldn't fit. Spring? Sauna. No, it wouldn't work because there would have to be 5 letters. Psychic sensations. What? I don't understand these 3. They're also asking for something that doesn't exist. Also, the crossword in the actual book we're looking at right now is a lot bigger than the one that is here. Thank God. We'll be here like all day if it was a lot bigger, though, to be fair. Hawaiian? I need to Google it because I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Well, I was never going to get that game. I don't have all the knowledge. Heat wave about heat based. No, it's not heat based. Oh, hold on. Vibes? Vibs. Okay, let's find out the answer to this, shall we? Crossword 17, Persona 5. That is coconut. Oh, I'm an idiot. A stationary hotspot, Heat Island. Yeah, I was never going to get that game.
Island. Heat islands are any areas that are much hotter than their surroundings. They are the result of low water retention, and high heat absorption of certain surfaces. When the high is over 25 degrees Celsius, it's a Natsubi summer. When over 30, it's Manasatsubi, midsummer. And when over 35, it's Musobi, extremely hot.
Alright.
I see.
Interesting.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
I don't even need knowledge anymore. I'm not going to get smart, Morgana. I'm already max smart. Max cool. Erudite. Oh, fucking Yoshida, man. No! Oh, we can hang it up. Oh yeah, okay, there we go then. Let's go hang out over... Oh yeah. This is her final rank up, I think. This is what we're going to call it, I guess.
Let's do it.
It's always interesting beginning these episodes before like all the story kicks off. But we have to do a day of free time before doing it because you can't save before the day transition. So I could in theory do this at the beginning of the story content, but like they don't really give you a chance to save during that, so you just gotta do a bit of free time beforehand, basically. This is gonna be voice too.
Honey.
Might be my last time actively coming in here. Oh. Take a seat.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I have to take this. Just a minute.
Yep, replace the previous article. No worries, right? Might as well go all out if we're gonna do this. I'm gonna scrap the others and rewrite them as well. Yep, tomorrow morning then. Sorry, that was the chief.
Yeah, the guy who is now being nicer to you after we dealt with him in Mementos. You two on good terms?
He's been great. He's ignoring the higher-ups' orders to help me. I'm doing a special expose on the Phantom Thieves, and the chief's helping me. It's about their origin and the root of the problem they're trying to solve.
Maybe don't find out their origin.
I think it really captures the spirit of journalism.
You're really earnest. Is that entertainment? You don't need my info? Yeah, do you not need my info anymore?
As if. Your observations and analysis are the heart of the story.
Oh. I found out the true identities of the Phantom Thieves because of your information flaw. How does that make you feel? I plead the fifth. Fuck. They're gonna read the article and be like, why does it say our friend's name at the bottom of this? Why has our friend been feeding this reporter information about us? And why is Anne's security number on here?
The higher-ups were against it, but this expose has been very popular with our readers. Since we've sold so many copies, there's nothing they can do about it. Or us. So, we're planning to throw in additional articles while we have the chance.
I'll read the next issue.
Thanks. I'm still counting on your contributions to help us sell issues, you know. All right, let's throw a victory celebration. Lala-chan, I hope you have some champagne for us.
I'm still underaged.
I told you last time, we don't have any of that here.
That's what I figured. So, I reserved a bottle at the wine shop.
Okay, I'll go get it for you.
Impressive. Looks like Lala-chan took the hint. I
Huh?
wanted to speak with you. In private.
I'm not dating you. I've already said that. About what?
Oh, loosen up a bit, will ya?
No.
I've been quietly making preparations to write a story about Shido's confidant, too.
What? Someone's got his confidant? Does that mean someone has his persona? What's going on right now?
Going to uncover the truth. I swear to Kaio.
Be careful, because I think Shido might be a problem.
Thanks. Again. Whenever I felt like giving up, you encouraged me to keep going. It's all thanks to you that I was able to get this far, Mr. Phantom Thief.
Oh shit. I don't know. I plead the fifth.
The Chief's change of heart happened exactly the same way as those other
Okay,
cases.
this has become a trend now. So with Mishima, we didn't need to do this because he already knew we were Phantom Thieves, basically. But with Yoshida and now Oya, they have both realized we were Phantom Thieves at the end of their rank ups. I mean, that's neat. I like that. It ties in back to the main narrative, and it really helps their arc to show that how much they care about you. They're not going to spoil the secret to everyone, especially for Oya, who was a reporter who would eat this up otherwise.
And the timing was absolutely perfect. You're the only one who could have orchestrated all that.
Lala's the real Phantom Thief.
Lala-chan's more of a phantom menace.
Oh, shit.
Crap, she's gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, that's not a good movie.
I'm convinced from all the recent coverage that the Phantom Thieves truly are valiant.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Helping the weak, punishing the bad. They actually do all
I mean,
those
people
things.
think that we killed someone. I don't know.
In a sense, you and I have the same objective. We both want to expose the ills of society. So, I won't tell anyone about your true identity. Let's form a united front to fight evil. If it weren't for you, I never would have been able to return to my journalist self. My high schooler source who manipulated information ended up manipulating my heart too.
Okay, we're done now.
I'm gonna return the favor one of these days,
That was a very cheesy line.
Until then, we'll race to see who can expose evil first.
Feel a strong bond with Oya.
am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings
And
of
in this
rebellion
moment,
and break
Oya,
the
you will
yoke
go
of
to
thy
heaven.
heart.
Not
Thou
because
hast awakened to the
you're my
ultimate
friend,
secret of the devil,
but because you know too
granting
much.
thee infinite
And thus,
power.
you must, in fact, because you got the devil persona, you're going to go to hell instead. You're going to go to hell before you die. Makes it easier to ambush the enemy regardless of security level. Oh.
All right.
I mean, that's not a crazy upgrade, but that's not bad either. But I don't really know why I need that, considering I got the grapple thing now. You can now fuse Beelzebub, the most powerful persona of the Devil Arcana.
Anyway, where the hell is Lala-chan?
I think he took too much of a hint, and now she's ran off somewhere. She's disappeared forever. We're never going to see her again. She's gone to Hawaii. She's gonna get a heat island, or whatever they call it in that crossword.
Shall we get started then? Considering we're already in a celebratory mood.
But we don't have the champagne.
I wonder if you'll make it back home tonight. I'm gonna have you stick around till the very end.
Oh, I played the fish. No, wait, I got important things I need to do tomorrow. Oh, yeah?
I will not accept your refusal.
You will. Right now. Oh, we've been pressured. God damn it, Floral. The next day, we are extremely hungover. Ugh. Got a massive headache right now, Morgana. Oh, people.
Sorry for messing you, Audie, this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
Guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
He's doing a press conference, so he hasn't died then from the being shot, his shadow being shot. For real? Congrats! When is that gonna be? 8 PM tonight. When we talk about the mental shutdowns? Where should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Is something on your mind, Makoto girlfriend? I don't really have a reason to meet up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I mean, how is Yusuke and Futaba and... yeah, there's those two gonna get there. I actually happen to have some business up there. I want to break up with someone. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
Where is Yusuke?
Yusuke? What's going on with you, buddy? One week left until exams. You have no problem if you've been studying regularly this semester.
I just remembered.
On that side, Okumura Feuds has been a hot topic lately. Which media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought the order's outcry was some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. I mean, not with Nintendo, I feel like they're advertising stuff for a lot of money and their lawyers have not been, that popular with the public, but they're still, surviving. I think some companies are just so big they don't need to worry about that, really. People will always use their systems and always, cover a blind eye when it comes to those kinds of things. It is also Nintendo protecting their brands as well, so it's not really their fault. The idea is to give the shapes. Wait, hold on, what missed the first line? You've made a psychological test using these images. The idea is to give the two shapes names appropriate to their appearance. Or like a Rorschach test? Reverie-san. People were asked to name one of these shapes Boba and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly ascribed to shape B? It looks like a Boba to me. Because it's got smooth, and Boba's a very smooth sounding phrase.
This is it.
Those are called B.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Most people name B Boba and A Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked to a spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sentence is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. Wow, really? Oh, he's so smart. I mean, I have got an erudite level intelligence, so yes. I'm pretty smart, one might call myself. A product's name impresses an image on people before they even use or buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice consonants and short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although, with the news these days, it may also evoke the image of a strong oppressing the weak. You know, teachers have their eyes on Okamura. Well, he should be having a change of heart, so there should be nothing to worry about. I don't know about that. Don't know about that game.
All right, that's it for today.
And now we're in Kawakami's class. Okay.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Oh, what? It's not even Friday yet, though.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment?
Not about story content, right? Welcome in, Gibbs.
So about Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
Yeah, I've been to see him 9 times now. What, are you going to ask me to suggest you? I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon.
And this is just a game to remind me that I should go talk to him before he leaves.
The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate
Yeah.
counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention
Weirdly,
to
the
yourself.
game has not done this with
Okay?
Yoshizawa or Akechi. Maybe we'll get warnings for them too.
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch.
Wow, it's not even that much of a warning though. Like, chat, just to give you guys an idea, if we did not get Maruki to level 9 before a deadline, we can't do the raw content.
Bring on the bread.
Let them eat cake, or in this case, bread.
Senpai, so nice to see you.
Can you complete my quest line as well? We've already done it, Yoshizawa. We've already completed your quest line and taken you to your palace. How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai?
I was.
If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
So, again, chat, if you weren't there for it during... well, if you didn't catch the recording that came out a couple of days ago, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't, to be fair. In that recording, we encountered Yoshizawa at a new palace, like this additional palace to the one we were going to before. And Yoshizawa awakened to her persona within there, and now she has the power to be a phantom thief, but she chose not to join us. Because she wants to focus on her gymnastics. I think that's a lie. I think she's going to use her new palette powers to do what she wants to do now in Mementos and Metaverse. But we'll see.
How nice to see you two together.
Is Akechi also going to show up right now?
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then. Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
That is a lot of food, but I think she mentioned she needs to eat a lot of food. Let's not say the first one.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your 2 lunches that are the issue here.
What's wrong with bread? I mean, actually, I am just eating bread. For fuck's sake, Floor, you gotta have more meat in your diet, or vegetables. You can't just eat bread for lunch.
If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know...
All day, every day, break. All bread. Yeah, that's the one.
You seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
But not in a way that's healthy though, Yoshizawa.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been.
I feel like Maruki should be picking up on some of the flags right now of this, considering he's a counselor. Like, this happens with a lot of people, I feel, right, where they have these momentary periods of time where they feel that they're on top of it, and counselors and therapists are usually quite good at being able to tell that they're just in a period of kind of not ignorance, but also denial. And I think that's the case of Yoshizawa right now. I think he's in denial about this new ability that he has, and he's like, I'm fine. I'm just going to use this new ability I have to do what I want now. I'm pretty good at this power. I'm going to keep it.
I must admit, I'm a bit surprised.
Okay, here we go.
If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
That's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food. Oh, I forgot. I have PE next.
Do you have that up in like a little gift basket afterwards? What the fuck?
I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day.
It makes this sudden change kind of hard to accept.
I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Or she changed her own. Maybe the awakening of one's persona is kind of a change of heart in oneself. Or accepting of like the confinements of reality and breaking free of them. Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
Wanna get me at the rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop? What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there, but you did get the text message though, like we're not... This isn't a live chat room. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but I feel like anyone who's in a chat room like this would scroll back to see what they missed. Like, this is what I do in Discord a lot of the time, is when I go onto the servers, I'm like, okay, what have I missed? Anything important to talk about and bring back? But Yusuke's like, no, I didn't do that, I guess. Can you come to our school rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what is going on, but sure. I'm about to break up with all of you, like mass breakup. That's out of Makoto. It's hard at school. I'm heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. Flower bed? That's right. The season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. No, Yusuke, you're not going to get into my good books by talking good about flowers. That's not going to happen. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
This is giving me Persona 3 flashbacks and like doing all the planting in that game.
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
Wait, what?
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, by the way, me and Makoto are dating now. I don't know if you guys know that, but just to say, me and Makoto are now besties.
Why don't we plant you,
Forgot about
Mona?
Haru. Yeah, no, she's here.
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
I missed that. Fuck. To be fair, it was during the last stream.
Let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
I feel like we're getting this now because they're doing the Ishikawa writing scheme, chat. In Final Fantasy XIV, Ishikawa would write narrative in a way where you'd get a balance of both happy, good things and devastating bad things. We're getting a lot of nice, happy things now, chat, because I'm betting in the next cutscene of Okamura, he's gonna be either dead or something else has occurred to him. So we're gonna get the happiness now, chat, and then it's gonna all be downhill from here.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
You son of a bitch. Where do you want to go then?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if Haru's agreed to join us yet. Like, she wants to help us to deal with Okamura, but what intention would she have to actually join the Phantom Thieves properly?
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
Maybe the game has done it, but not really shown it enough, but I feel like we haven't given Haru enough justification to join the Phantom Thieves in the long run, which again is kind of the problem with them focusing on Morgana during this as well, because I feel like Morgana's arc kind of overshadowed Haru a lot here.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party?
We want to go to a nightclub?
At Destinyland.
Oh!
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It
Oh,
would be a
Makoto
bit
wants to
late,
go. Shit.
But there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
Welcome in, Maelstrom. Haru just told us she's gonna rent out an entire park for the evening like a Chad. Holy shit.
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
She
rent out this
really
entire
thinks
park
like
for the
a
evening.
celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
You just go in time for the party?
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Ryuji is losing his mind. Look at Makoto. She is like, holy fuck.
Even just for one night, the price is insane.
How do you know that? Okay, just Googling it, I assume.
Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
Well, no, you're taking your new friends out. All your new Phantom Thief friends.
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For
A lot.
real?
Seems like we'll be having our celebration at Destinyland tonight. Yeah, it seems like it. I thought we were going to be doing this on the rooftop, but I guess we're going to go over here instead. Oh!
That was delicious.
Look at this! He should got to drop his iconic line for real. No, his iconic line is, "That's not a persona, that's a bike."
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
Of course, you'd make a paint metaphor, Yusuke.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
Oh my god, look at, everyone's got little outfits on, and they're in the dialogue profiles too. Look at Anna, with cute little cat ears.
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
Also, for fuck's sake, Morgana, get out the fucking chair. How are you standing up right now?
The VIP
Your cat.
life is incredible. Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
Why am I staying so far away from Haru? Also, I love Futaba's goofy ears.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
I bet Futaba is a Kingdom Hearts fan.
That's right.
It's beautiful.
Why am I sitting so far away from Haru? It should be, they should have changed the scene so you're sitting next to the one you date. Did you just forget the name of your girlfriend? No? I said Makoto, didn't I? Uh-oh. I didn't say Haru! Oh no, I think I did actually. It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you.
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Are you two gonna get together? Because I'm fine with that.
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Fuck. No! Every time, Morgana. I thought you'd grow as a character, but you've only receded.
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited.
Thank God
about
Ryuji
this
just
stuff.
interrupted him. Look at Ryuji with barriers. It's like the hit character, Teddy.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too.
Yeah, Ryuji's being oddly calm about being here right now.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Fighting brings you closer. Ryuji, you're the adult. What? Is he? How old is Futaba? I thought Futaba was around the same age as us. Or is she like a year younger? How old is Futaba, chat? Don't fight in those. Well, the ear things? Yeah, they're gonna do a whole lot of like actual fighting, aren't they? She's a year under you. Okay, right.
What was that?
Oh, come on. You want to go? You want to fight? I'm like 2 times taller than you. You can just go. What?
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
They would have done the parade as well if... What?
Perhaps that will have to wait until next
This
time.
is, this is the advantages that having a really rich friend, I guess. I mean, we're also kind of rich with that amount of yen we have.
The best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
I do like that the parties we go to have been like increasing in quality as the Phantom Thieves also become more popular. Like now we've gone to Destiny Land of having Haru in our party, and it acts as a good little bit of symbolism as well with how we're only really here because of like Haru and her connections. We're not really here because of our own ability. It's just the fact that Haru is here and she allowed us to get in this situation in the first place. I feel like Jeppo's about to ask any SGS predictions. You know what, that's a good time to stop, I think, and talk about that a bit. So, SGS is tonight, and I don't really have a whole lot in terms of predictions for it. I've written some down before, but just to bring them up while we're here, why not? The ones I wrote down are... Once the scene loads. Persona 4, a new mainline Resident Evil game will remake. Fucking Half-Life 3 is on there. Hollow Knight, Silksong, Kingdom Hearts 4, and some manner of Final Fantasy remake. We've already had that with Tactics, so that can go off the list now. I think we might be hearing news of a new Resident Evil game today. I can definitely see that happening. I did see this morning there was a rumor train about Persona 4 being on the Sunday's Xbox Direct, which would make sense because that's where the Persona 3 thing was first announced. And I also think Silksong will also appear there. My SGS prediction, Lucy James from GameSpot and often can't guess and get will be co-hosting it. Is that a prediction or is that actually going to happen? Because I think that is going to happen.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means.
What, are you saying you know what luck... I mean, yeah, you're a fucking cat. You just get given all your food all the time.
This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already
Next
talking
one will be
about
in
our next
space.
Party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
I don't like that line of dialogue, Yusuke, at all. In fact, what? I was thinking this earlier when Yusuke wasn't around for that first message. Like, I had an inkling in my brain that Yusuke might be a spy. And now with that, like, threatening line of dialogue, that it's kind of also further solidified that. But I don't think Yusuke is evil, because we're doing a social link right now, and there's a whole bunch of other things tied to him gameplay-wise, which would be weird otherwise, so I think it's fine. I don't think Yusuke is evil. I think it's just weirdly placed, and now he has that dialogue in there too. That is indeed happening from what I heard. I also heard that Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer are going to be hosting Future Games Showcase, which is going to be fun. Last year it was Laura Bailey and Yuri Lowenthal. People are saying because Laura voices Rise that he's going to announce Persona 4, but like, I don't think they're bringing back the old voice actors, chat, so don't get your hopes up.
Still,
I'm sorry, what did Morgana say there?
I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly?
Breaking news.
Breaking news! Oh, hold on, I got an actual news jingle. I can put that in. Give me a sec, chat. Let me just half-ass this jingle. You guys can't hear that. Do that. That is the loudest thing ever. I can hear it. We did hear it. Fucking hell. Well, let's play it again this time without it deafening everyone in chat. Breaking news! Haru just found... Wait, no, fuck, I fucked it up. Let's do it again. Breaking news! During a press conference this evening at 8:03 p.m., Okamura, the CEO of Okamura Foods, was found dead outside of the pedestal where he was going to announce important information. I'm sure his daughter is very sad about this information right now. What could have happened? Could this have been the work of the Phantom Thieves? Have they moved on from just changing hearts to killing people? Find out more later on.
There you go.
It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much.
No, I think she has reason to worry.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently.
Can we talk about that? Like the thing that Shepard just mentioned. That's just making me laugh that people are just tracking Gabe Nor right now. That he's coming to LA for Summer Games Fest. Cat, we might get Half-Life 3. That'll be crazy if we do. But I don't know. I don't know if we will. I feel like Valve are big enough where they can do their own event for that. Like it's worth noting, chat, that Half-Life Alyx was just announced on YouTube. There was no fanfare behind it. It just appeared one day and everyone lost their minds. It wasn't during an event, it was just on Valve's homepage. They never put their things on other people's showcases because they're Steam. They're Valve. FF9 remake hopes? I don't know. Oh, I saw something interesting about Final Fantasy IX. Apparently, they've changed the names of Freya and Amarant. So, the new names they have, like how Aerith is now Aerith, Freya is now Frasier, and Amarant is now Salamander. I don't know why they changed it. Because I feel like she's always been called Freya, right? But now it's like there's got a J in it, it's got an E and an I. They just added a whole bunch of letters in the middle for her name. I think Amarant makes more sense because apparently he is called Salamander in the Japanese version. But yeah, interesting information I found out today about that.
I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing.
Father.
He's still alive.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal.
It is interesting that he's having a change of heart, considering that the black masked vigilante shot him. I thought the implication we got from that was that they would have a complete mental shutdown without a chance to change their heart.
For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
Oh,
So are
achievement.
you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence?
They don't
We'd
want
like some
him.
answers.
They don't want him saying anything about them, though.
About that, I have a critical piece of
Oh,
information
no.
to announce here today.
We're about to get an anime cutscene and shit is about to go down.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind
We're
mental
not gonna get
shutdowns.
that information.
I
Okumura-san?
Oh!
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go. That's the
That's the
horror
horror
stuff in this game.
game.
Oh fuck! The fucking news thing is going off.
Breaking news! Things just went down! Fucking hell, wouldn't be a flaw every stream
So
about
stupid like that happening, would it? Yeah, poor Haru is all I'm gonna say.
Father?
Yeah, that would be, even if like he was a piece of shit to her, that would be traumatic as hell to see.
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me.
Yep.
Mona-chan, what's going on?
And they're gonna think they did it because they didn't see the person kill him. They're gonna think now their work of phantom thieves is going to lead to everyone dying, so they're gonna want to stop.
No, that's impossible.
We did everything the same.
You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it?
I mean, that's a good assumption to make. Like, we have no idea. Like, well, maybe. Oh, we know, chat. We know that it was someone else who did it, but they don't know that. Maybe they think that the bigger the target, the less likely they can even change. Maybe the more evil they are, the chance that they just die instead of having a change of heart. Maybe that's what they think.
It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right? That's how it should work.
But it didn't.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Also, I feel like the term mental shutdown is not enough to, like, dictate the body horror that transpired there. Because I thought by mental shutdown, we were just talking about, like this complete, like, lack of control of a body. Like, this emotionally just being removed in an instant. Like a complete mental shutdown. But their eyes roll back in the back of their heads and, like, they start bleeding from the brain. That's not just a mental thing, that's also a physical thing that occurs.
What's wrong?
This
same.
It was black goop, not blood. What, so it was like brain matter?
I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
Oh.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
Mysterious black liquid.
I have to go.
Weird. Oh.
I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Poor Haru.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Yep, and all that popularity is now crashing us down, isn't it?
Some welcoming party, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
God damn it, hindsight! We know, they don't. Oh.
It's been a while.
Yeah, he's got black gloves on. You know, people who just committed murder tend to wear gloves to hide their fingerprints. I know he didn't commit an actual murder, but like, it's kind of a metaphor for that, almost.
What are you watching? That's...
No, don't try and play fake here.
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
What? Wait. No. Don't bust my theory, Akeshi. Fuck off. I like my theory. My theory had like golden plating around it. I had a whole mind map, like being like, you're the black man. No, if you're, why would you say there was someone else who did it if it's not you? What? Is he not the black vigilante? A master black vigilante? Who is it then? Who the fuck could it be? It's not him. Me didn't make a press the button emote. What, press F in Dark Souls 1 to get rid of the item?
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
Why are you involving a new party in this?
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
Uh-oh.
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it.
God damn it, Futaba, you said it would be untraceable.
It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do.
Do you?
I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
He sounds sincere.
I apologize.
Does he not know that...
But then, who stole my data?
What? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know.
I let my guard down.
There's
They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Sai is the black masked vigilante. It must be her. Shitlord exterminated. Bam, got what he deserved. Did you see the news? Did you see? He collapsed during the interview. This is serious. How's gruesome? We could have put some sort of warning on the video. What would have been a warning? It just happened. It was live. It said President Okumura died. Really? Well, you're right. I just saw a news report about it. Wait, is he actually dead? I thought he had a mental shutdown. Doesn't mean he's dead.
So about Haru's dad, the news said it was, okay, he is dead, never mind. It's cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right? Hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No! Haru, why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? It sounds like it. I don't know. Suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Like,
I imagine it is more severe for someone who has done that many bad things, right? The complete, like, what is a mental shutdown? Like, let's think about that for a second. What does a mental shutdown mean? Killing of one's shadow, killing of one's dark part. Like, I feel like what we do is we remedy the situation through a kind of a therapeutic process of slowly the shadow recedes and it naturally disappears in time by us stealing the treasure, stealing their distorted desires. By killing them, those distorted desires are not taken away. So the only place they can go to is the person in the real world, which means they are thrown into this incredible amount of just overwhelming stimulus from this treasure, their greed, their desires, their sins, and it kills them. Their own sins suffocate them. Like the overwhelming nature of their shadow. And I suppose that wouldn't happen with everyone. People who don't have distorted desires or aren't evil, that wouldn't happen to. So in theory, there could be a mass cleansing. Maybe that's what Akechi wants. Maybe Akechi wants true justice through the mass cleansing of society. Maybe he's the big bad in that regard. It's kind of like in Final Fantasy VII, how the final part of that game was holy, like choosing the people who would live by them being good people, and everyone hoping that they were good in the end. No, just like they all get sworn and they died in an accident or something, but Ukuma's bad goop was leaking out like he's turbo dead. Yeah, because Futaba's mother was not killed because of the mental shutdown. She died because he walked into traffic. So it was an effect after that fact. That person who was Oya's friend, the reporter, she had a mental shutdown and was put in a mental asylum. That implies to me that good people who are trying to get to the end of this matter, are having mental shutdowns, but they don't die because they don't have evil in them. They don't have these sort of desires that these guys do. There you go. TED Talk, chat.
Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die, has to be some kind of joke. Or a joker. Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine and we didn't kill their shadow. Isn't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
It wasn't, no. Said it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing. It happened for the first 4 times. It's not his fault that it suddenly changed. In any case, let's compose ourselves so now. We need to act normally in public. But keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
We didn't get the information we wanted either. Haru's going to be fine, right? Don't know. I'm not allowed to leave. I mean, after that whole thing, yeah. I do anything?
No way.
Poor Haru. To see our own father like that. How could something so horrible happen? I haven't heard anything from Haru. I'm getting worried.
No.
Damn it, I'm thinking in circles. That's kind of focused today. Let's go to sleep. I like how we're hearing all of Morgana's stressful thoughts by looking at things in the house.
Hey, hey!
Oh yeah, let's give our plant some nutrients right now. That's a good idea. There we go. Oh, he's fine now. Good old Morgana. Changes on a dime. Oh my god! Wow, Well, there you go. It's the perfect time for that to fucking happen, isn't it? Does saw Okamura die in the most horrific way possible? Max kindness.
All right.
That means we can hang out after HYRULE. Welcome in, Damska. We just saw a guy's brain become shadow goop. One more to go. Yeah, we only got our guts now, and that's not that far to go, to be honest. Right. What in the world's going on? We'll work it out tomorrow. Oh, Velvet Room? Yeah, let's have a little chat with Igor about this, because he might know what to do with this.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
You going to explain to us? What happened?
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred.
Contingency?
At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Or Igor. Only one more left.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
All he did was plant the seeds of, like, something else is occurring right now. Another force. Oh yeah, there goes our popularity. Could we killed someone? Did you hear? Okamura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? Wish I'd been watching when it happened. Probably better off. It was a total disaster. Never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. It wasn't really what heart attacks usually look like, to be fair. The news says it was because of an illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Damn, wish I'd seen it live. Sure. Sure you do, buddy.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is literature written by the working class. Did you see the interview? Thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. We looked like he was in pain. I was sick. You quiet down. We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Oh god, yeah, we've got tests coming up, don't we? Things are getting pretty bad. Yeah, everything is coming to a head.
Seems like police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this. Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okamura's death in some way? There's no connection between our school and Okamura Foods. When they came to talk to Haru, he's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? Can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out. Oh, we're fucked. This is it. This is how the Phantom Thieves go down.
Ryuji is going to have no chance at doing this. Like, I can plead the fifth. Ryuji cannot do that.
And head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone. But I want to do social stuff. Oh, no.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking. Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
What? Oh. They're going to frame the principal as also been taken down by the Phantom Thieves, aren't they? To show that this is not the first time this has occurred where someone has actually died.
Yes.
Someone put it in there. Who could have gotten in the principal's
I'm sorry to
office?
ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
I mean, it could only be Makoto. I mean, I feel like they could easily get in there. Anyone could like break into a school and just put a card into the principal's office.
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Oh? Oh shit! Back to the Future! This is gonna be a big one.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life.
No, we had just planned on stealing his heart. We didn't plan to kill him.
And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
Because he had some ties to someone else. Someone else who was pulling the strings behind the scenes. My teammate was in danger. I can't ignore criminals. We were interested. Could have ignored him. So, if you got your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it would be before his name was even ranked. Could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would he go so far as to further investigate? Well, by that point, there were already rumors that Okumura's place was bad. But I guess there wasn't even a ranking at that point, was it? That was around Hawaii when we found out about that, wasn't it? Teammate was in danger. That one. Morgana was in danger.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
We've already did it 4 times before now, don't we? And with the whole Futaba thing, I feel like it kind of shows that we are, you know, morally not against murder. I feel my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Halfway there.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed.
Yeah, because they just felt like we were killing people at this point, and they realized, that we want our Phantom Thieves to be like Robin Hood. We don't want to be actual murderers.
Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was...
I assumed the big boy, the one we're hunting.
Hmm? What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
What? My vision is starting to get distorted.
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused.
Floor reverie!
Don't scare me like that.
Floor, where will this SDF watch along be? It's in I need to check, actually. I know Lena's doing it in her Discord, but I don't think there's going to be one in our Discord right now. Yeah. There's Lena's doing one in her Discord later.
If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end.
Have I been, like, injected with, like, drugs that are going to kill me eventually?
We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime.
Oh.
You know what I mean, don't you?
I'm gonna watch it tonight as a webinar. I'll watch it with people. It depends on if they're on, I guess. Yeah.
This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima.
Joker.
Myself.
Huh? I didn't do that. That's not, no. Why would we go for you? Makoto would not let that happen. Also, I want to read this. Joker is a minor, so putting drugs in him is bad. Putting drugs in anyone is bad. Like, minor or not, you can't illegally put drugs in someone.
Now, explain everything to me.
The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. To read, press triangle to open a menu, then select story from under the system option. See, it's kind of fucked up, yep. I mean, we already kind of knew that about the whole being drugged thing, to be fair.
Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I'm worried about her. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. Doesn't look like she's seen any cats either. I mean, to be fair, like, despite all the good we did for her,
like, she's got to be a bit conflicted right now. Like, sure, we helped her deal with, you know, her fiance and Okamura, her dad, but also the Phantom Thieves were responsible for her father's death. Now, that's not going to be an easy pill to swallow for her.
I'm worried about her.
Haru's okay.
Hey.
Oh, my stuff. Nice. All my stuff from the Shady Commodities website, which we can go to right now. So I also unlocked this last night as now last recording session as well, chat, where we can now go on this stupid Persona 3 website and order shady stuff from this guy called Tanaka who's got a text-to-speech voice.
Welcome, this is Tanaka's Shady Commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now, you can find all the rare items you could possibly want.
Oh my god. A mirror that darkens the mood around you. Okay, I see. Deals 1 side damage to 1 foe. That's pretty cool. I'll get 2 of those. So if you can skip the final boss if you use Tanaka's social link. Yeah, so he is in Persona 3. I thought he might have been. I assume this is raw content we're looking at right now then. Let's get one of these lads. One of these lads. He is broken on a certain day, the final day of the game. Huh. And we'll get some of those. Nice. We can't leave. Oh, Morgana, we haven't even done a whole lot today.
Hey.
Didn't we say we had to lay low? Let's not go out right now. Like, we're not that conspicuous looking. We can just plead the fifth if anyone sees us. Sadly, the remake got rid of it. But the OG Persona 3 birds still have it though. Interesting. Oh no, yeah, here he is. He's dead.
Chat. And now, an update on the sudden death of Mr. Okamura last night. Today, the police investigated President Okamura's house and other places he had visited. They're looking into whether this was a crime or an accident, but the cause of death remains unknown as of now.
Oh yeah.
I know the police even went to your school. What are they're gonna do? I mean, they found out about the principal now, I assume, and they're gonna put that on us as well. That makes me think that this other calling card sent to Sai was also done by them, and not us.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you close up.
We got that movie to watch. Thank you. Good luck making curry, Kawakami. I know I'm meant to be staying low right now, but can you just make this curry in the background? Thank you very much. I know you're having an awful time with all the other stuff, but I want you to do that for me. Nice. Getting somewhat close. So it's about more than halfway through, I'd say, at this point. Right, I can make things, or I can watch the movie.
Oh.
Oh, I think the movie is, no, it's Guts. Okay. We're only going to be doing Guts stuff now, chat, basically, at this point. Story about an editor trying to rush a struggling writer to meet his deadline. The editor is terrifying. No one can finish that many pages in such a short time. Does he even stand a chance? His remakes of songs because it has a banger OST. I mean, a lot of more recent Final Fantasy games like 14 have remixed a lot of 8 tracks. Like in Final Fantasy 14, there's a bunch of remixes of 8 tracks, and I agree, it has a really good soundtrack. I think it has a better soundtrack than Final Fantasy 7. Like there are so many bangers in that game. That writer was given an impossible task, but he kept on writing until his fingers bled. Maybe you learned a thing or two about Guts from watching this drama. How many FF8 songs did 40 views? I don't know, but we made a bunch of them.
Well then.
I know it has what's the final song in FF8 called? I forget. It has the final boss song in it. It has a bunch of stuff in the Eden raids, but you can find a bunch of the moves there. It's good. God, what's 8's final song called? It has a name. The Extreme. That's what it was. The Extreme. President Okamura died. Is this a coincidence? I think 14's version of Extreme is the best version, personally. I don't know if I agree. I like 14's version a lot. It has the good slow intro, which I think makes the song even better. But I prefer the use of the MIDI instruments in 8. I think it's more iconic. Like, it just feels like a very classic Final Fantasy boss theme. Especially with the great beat as soon as the song kicks off. So it was murder. That's terrifying. Might be the biggest event of the century. I mean, 9/11 still happened. Hi.
Oh, Floral-kun. My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought of something I need to tell you.
You alright?
Yes. Thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow.
I mean, her father wasn't the best father in the world, but yeah, again, she lost her dad, so I understand. Even if he was a twat.
Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
I will say this. I spoke about the Haru plotline involving Okamura's palace and the Morgana stuff before, and said I didn't mind how they handled it, but I do think in hindsight Haru should have been given more attention and more scenes there, because I think we're so late into the game now where Haru is an important character for her connection to Okamura, but it doesn't really feel like she's getting a whole lot of importance to the overall plot compared to some of the other characters, like Makoto's connection to Sai, who uses connection to us as our buddy, and obviously with Kamoshida. And those characters have been around for a long time. Even Yusuke's been around for a long time. Even if he's not getting anything too important to do, he has been a presence in the game since mostly the beginning. I feel like Haru has appeared too late, really, to leave us a substantial enough impact on the plot at this point. I'm not a big fan of how it's been done, to be fair. I think 3 did it better because 3 didn't introduce anyone too late. I think the latest character they introduced in the main plot is probably Ryoji, but there's a reason for that with him. I think Haru should have been introduced like at the beginning of this season. You're damned if you do it, and damned if you don't. Really, if you think about it, I agree, but I think it's important to balance characters in an RPG like this. And on the one hand, I don't mind Haru. I think she's a fine enough character, but she's not interesting enough, really. I think for like her to be like an essential character to like the plot and fights. Like even Yoshizawa, who I think is going to be playable later, appeared right at the beginning of the game, and has been a through line since then. She's always been there in the background, while Haru just kind of popped up suddenly. You put a huge emphasis on Haru for this palace expansion of everyone else to catch up with her, but people don't vibe with her, then the investment in the story would be hard. Well, I would argue that that's what they do with Yusuke's palace or Makoto's, but with Yusuke, they fucked it up immediately with his painting thing. I feel like it's a risk you kind of got to take with this game, especially with how big it is. It's interesting in the core characters, in my opinion. It's weird that Haru is not a core character considering he's playable. Like even Futaba had an entire palace, which was core to her character development. Being the last part member is a bit tougher, in my opinion. Sure, I mean, like a lot of great RPGs are also not great at character balancing. Final Fantasy IX comes to mind. I really liked Freya in the first act. My god, he was character assassinated in the last part of the game. He doesn't do anything. He's such a cool design, such a cool character in the first part of the story, and then they do nothing with her in the last act. Happens with most of the characters, to be honest. The only ones who are kind of unscathed, I would say, are probably Garnet, Zidane, Vivi, and Steiner. Amarant doesn't get anything to do. Quina's not... They're not really a character, to be fair. They're kind of a joke character. But, like, yeah, Freya just gets nothing in the second half of that game. Same with others as well. Like, Final Fantasy VII is quite good at it because Cid is good. Yuffie and Vincent are optional, so it makes sense why they're not that important. 8... Yeah, I mean, Quistis just kind of goes after a certain point. Let's not even talk about 12, because that's a whole can of worms. I like... One thing I can say about 13 that is good, even if you don't like the characters, the balancing is good. Each character gets something to do. Even Saz at the end. Was it not done working with Haru, which I think is pretty good in my opinion. I've been told also that Strikers does a lot with Haru, and he's basically one of the core main characters in that. So maybe they wanted to do more with Haru, but they didn't have time. It's a bit sad, I think, but like I understand, like it's not me ragging on the game that much because you're making an RPG this long. There was going to be characters who were going to get the short end of the stick, and in this case, it being Haru, a character who is fine, it's fine. I don't mind it. Although I will say I think the palace could have been balanced a little bit better to give Haru more to do. I don't like the fact that Morgana stole the end speech from her. I like Morgana a lot as a character, but I felt like his character arc had resolved by him finding his meaning before. But then he stole the speech from Haru at the end, and I'm like, they should have given that to her. But yeah, that is my TED talk for Haru. Let's continue. But that was a live broadcast, wasn't it? It wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. Something happened to the honor student? He seems different now. Still, I feel bad for him, going out like that. Oh, the evil bad guys.
Are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next.
Oh, they're going after Sai.
Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be. Just as you instructed.
So they want... Are they going to have Sai catch them? And that's where we are now. Like, Sai's going to catch us and get the credit for it. So she'll be done. She doesn't want glory, though. She wants justice. Ishida?
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
It isn't that far of an assumption, Anne. To be honest.
So it's begun already.
Yeah.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
Interesting also that people think we killed the president, but once it actually became fact, like, now people think that we are murderers, like. And now that they found a calling card for the principal, not president, principal. Not, I keep calling him the president for some reason. The president of our school, the principal.
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
Yeah, that's the internet for you.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Obviously.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now.
I actually really hated my father, so I'm actually fine with this.
I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
They would know that Haru has joined the Phantom Thieves at this point, I assume. Do they know who the... Oh yeah, they know, because Akechi knows. Akechi knows who the Phantom Thieves are, so they have the information. They know who we are. They can't cause mental shutdowns because we got our personas. That's protecting us. They could just tell Sai who we are. There's no reason why they can't do that at this point. So why are they holding off that? I mean, actually, no, they couldn't do that, because then they'll be revealed. How would they know? They have to be set up in a way where she would find out herself. Which might be why Akechi's working with her, actually. Just so the pieces we put into place for the Phantom Thieves to fall apart. You're going to attack the palace today? The palace? We haven't even got to the palace yet. Probably not today. I don't know how much time there is before the palace.
What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Yep, no one made it. We usually would know.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
We are being set up.
It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
Makoto's on it. He knows.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
There's his catchphrase.
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment.
Yeah, let's chill out. If we get too hot-headed, we're going to end up splitting up. And that's not going to help anyone, is it?
From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
Okay. Detective Futaba on the case.
At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
I think we're just going to be focused on the exams now then, probably. Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okamura. They're heroes. They would never do that. Disappointed if they just turn out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They would never do that. Can't think of any other explanation. That has to be it. Everyone jumping onto, like, rumors in this regard, I guess now. They found a calling card in the principal. But that's impossible. Oh no. I don't need you to add on top of this, Mishima.
This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okamura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Why do you trust them? Because I'm a sympathetic supporter of theirs, even though at this point Mishima knows we're a Phantom Thief. Always avoided me in my mind. No matter what happens, I'm going to support them. Anyway, seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up until this point. That won't stop me though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. I'll see you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
I don't think we do have a rat. I think it's Takeshi giving him information. He knows enough about our group to tell us about this. Follow the situation, act like an honest student, get ready for midterms.
I should write something.
Fucking do this then, chat. I'm gonna go on a small break. I'm gonna go grab a snack, chat, and pop to the bathroom. And I'll see you guys after a small intermission. I'm a shapeshifter. They're gonna fuck me up with that sudden use of that music game. Hello, everyone. Hi. Are you ready to act like a normal student, chat? A Ninja Turtle in the world of Persona 5 Royal Rose. Because I am. I'm not allowed to leave though, because Morgana's like, you gotta lay low, even though Makoto says we've got to act like normal students. Normal students go out, Morgana. They do stuff. Oh. When we finish the movie.
Hey.
What else could we have her do right now? Nothing, I guess.
I should write something.
Let's make some lockpicks today, I think. We also got that. Oh, we can go to the shitty store over here. Why not? Let's see if we can buy anything. Oh, okay. I think my stuff needs to arrive first. Okay, got it.
Okay.
I can make 24 now. Oh. Yeah, let's just make 24 lockpicks. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make it alone. Yeah, okay, that'll sort us out for our next Mementos visit. Oh, I forgot I got something for that. That's crazy. Oh my god! I made even more! I made 35 lockpicks.
Yeah.
That feels like more than I've made in the entire game.
Nice.
Holy proficiency.
Well then.
Of course it would be guts. Oh no, I can go to Big Bang Burger to get free guts whenever I need it now, actually, can't I? Oh, pee-poo.
I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us.
More importantly, are you doing alright?
I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. Seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients but the press as well. or even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands it's a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself. I think the worst thing about it too is that,
the last thing Haru heard from her father, basically, outside of him, like, you know, doing stuff in his, when he was having his mental shutdown, was the fact that, he lied to her and tricked her into falling for his trap, and then, like, just begged for his life. It's kind of sad.
That girl, worrying about others even at a time like this.
I like Haru a lot. I just wish they did more of her, and they gave her more attention. I bet they killed Okamura to make an example out of him.
Impossible.
Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okamura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is a textbook terrorism. Like Shido and Nakashi could say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. Could call them the Phantom Menace. Nah, he wouldn't do that. It's a bad movie. Have we been queuing on murderers all this time? It has to be a setup. The Phantom Thieves aren't like that. Yeah, I hear people like defending Phantom Menace today, and I'm just kind of like, it's still kind of bad. That and Attack of the Clones. I like Avenge of the Sith enough. I like the first 20 minutes of Avenge of the Sith, but the rest of that movie is pretty rough to get through, script-wise. And it's the same with the first two. I just think they're kind of boring and just not good sci-fi movies. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. Oh, the gymnast girl. Yeah, she's changed in a good way. Well, I'm glad that Yoshizawa's not suffering right now at the very least. He's having a good time. Sounds like most of them. I mean, I agree, Maelstrom. I agree that most Star Wars movies are not good.
Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? It's like watching
the masterpiece Lord of the Rings and then watching The Hobbit. Yeah, and those movies are not good either. It's just like, I don't, the Star Wars movies I like, I can list on one hand. New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, not Revenge of the Sith. New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Rogue One. Fuck. I need a fifth, chat. I mean, I can't like The Last Jedi just because it's weird. And it actually does things I quite like from a narrative standpoint. I am a little biased though because I like Rian Johnson movies. I love the Knives Out movies. Knives Out and Glass Onion are two of my favorite movies in terms of just being mysteries. And a new one of those is coming out soon.
If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do you even know we got set up to begin with? Found a calling card in Principal Gabayakawa's office. Someone else has had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we going to do that there, Ro? Looks like our only true choice now is to find the true culprit. Well, we don't have any leads. Damn it, why has this got to happen to us?
Yeah, we don't need to get into that kind of worm, Gibbs. Oh, the Wayne effect on the windows is pretty. We could prove our innocence. We can't afford to make the dumb mistakes and get us out of court. So we should put, like, Ryuji locked away then, because he's going to make dumb decisions. Oh, more pee-poo.
Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I think it's been tough after what happened to President Okamura and all. This is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one is pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. You know, smaller changes of heart. Go and hunt down an ex-mercenary, you idiots. Acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity though, so there's nothing the police can do.
Oh. Hey, look, yeah, okay, let's just do that. Let's just fucking do it, why not?
Right? I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. I'm gonna sit back though and make you do all the fucking work though, cause my name's Mishima. I'm a bellend. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I am leaving this to you, Royal Roses.
Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Reputation after taking a hit after Okamura's death, we can still prove our justice in mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have time. Oh, we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. I feel like we should have stopped receiving mementos requests during this period because people wouldn't want to do this. Like, imagine you have a small scuffle with your friend and realize you sent a message for the Phantom Thieves to change their heart. You're gonna be like, I don't want that anymore. I don't want them to die. I feel like that would be a good like ludo narrative thing for us to get no mementos requests during this period because people are too scared. Speaking of, let's throw the Phantom Thieves logo on the whiteboard. I mean, you saw some of the messages on the loan screen though. Yeah, there are people still supporting us. Oh, wait, there was actual dialogue there. President Okamura died because of the Phantom Thieves, right? Heard they've been behind all the weird shit that's been going on. They shit that's good, huh? That guy not watching the news or something? Way to bring the mood down. Feels like villains or something. Damn it. Okay, make sure it's totally erased. That's cool, I like that. Who is this? Chat, who is this? This is me? No, is this Akeshi? Do people like Akeshi again? I don't know which one of those is going to be a rank up chat. I'm going to say Yusuke. Where have you been?
It's rained so much. Expensive.
Fuck. Well, you know what it calls for, chat, at a time like this, where we can't do Jahara's thing.
Oh, no way.
Please take your time.
Yeah.
So this is a guaranteed 3 points in our guts, chat. This is why we're going to be doing this.
Thank you very much.
Hello. And I get 10 Big Bang Burgers for it too. Oh yeah, we got all our points to max in no time.
Yo.
Here, the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. I wonder if Oya and Yoshida feel bad for like calling us their friends now after finding this out. No, I feel like they know. They know that it isn't us. You better be available right now. Oh, for fuck's sake, why? Like, why are you not available right now, buddy? I spent time to set you up, and you're not even fucking here. I hate him. He's so unreliable to hang out with. He's a twat. Hi, Jahara. Kawakami? I gotta do Mentos for that.
What shall we do?
We might have to go to Mementos, chat. Not gonna lie. I know I'm holding it off, but I feel like we should do it. I was going to use case, wasn't I? Yeah. Hopefully that's enough to level him up.
Here we go.
There we go, nice.
What do you think?
I don't know what to do right now, chat. Oh, I can go hang out with Jiro. There we go. Because I got max kindness. What does Sajiro require? Isn't that Hierophant? Yeah. Oh, everyone was praising me a minute ago, and now they all hate me.
Are you finished?
What?
Time for some. You change your mind. You'd like to read the read here. A fee is then accept. You lack. Are you finished?
What?
You lack. Are you
It is
finished?
time, inmate.
What does that even mean, Justine? I get to hang out with the boss. This is what I need after all the bad stuff I've been hearing. Jiro seems concerned about Futaba's uncle. Is it okay for me to stick my nose into Jiro and Futaba's problem? Yes, because I'm kind. Apparently.
Alright then.
Well, I guess there's no point in worrying. Let me clean up. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sajiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction date, history, credit details. I got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in lots of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all his data. Futaba, no. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'll be able to use this stuff in court. But
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not going to try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But, Sajiro, I only did it because of all the stuff he said to you. Aww. About that, been thinking, when push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. No! Fuck off! You don't get to say that. Where's the slap option right now? Sajiro, you have done the best you can. No, I mean this in a positive way. Like, you have done everything you can to help Futaba within your current capacity. You have done more than 15 human beings would do in one body. You are amazing. I feel like Futaba looks up to you so much. I feel like we do as well. We'll be here to support you. We'll kill this guy ourselves. We'll plan his murder and kill him. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sajiro. That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine. I still have Floor and Mona and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. Wait, they don't go to my room. Now look what you've done. It's like I'll be sleeping on the sofa again today. Like she likes you guys way more than she likes. No, that's not it. She loves you so much. Makes sense though. You're the ones who saved her after all. Oh, where did I go wrong? This is awful. I hate this quest line. It's fucking me up emotionally. Look, this is like the best part of the game as well, like Sugiro and Futaba's quest. I really did try to care for Futaba. Look where that got me though. Could have told myself she was the reason I kept making Makaba's curry here. But deep down I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are just both excuses. That's not true. But I mean, spent more time in the cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. Gonna go out for a smoke. Try to cool off for a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but you go after Futaba for me. Oh, should head upstairs. Floor. You alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Not. You know, Mum used to talk about Sugiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry. How interesting he was to talk to. Remember everything. I even remember how she smiled when she told me about him. Mum really liked Sugiro. I said some real mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mum's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. Because of me, Jiro's lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. Let's talk to him. Yeah, you're right. Futaba, can I come in? Mm-hmm. This is weird that we're doing this in my bedroom. Sugiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I just said. And while it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age like Flor, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So, will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey, why you're laughing? It was exhausting as ever. Hey, Sugiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I do really want to be here. So let's keep living together. Futaba. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. God, they're just both so well-written characters. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? This game has some like characters in it that I don't love. Like they're really like one-minded and just kind of annoying. Like Mishima kind of comes to mind in that regard. But then you got like Futaba and Sugiro, who are just like they have like actual human flaws with them, and they speak out on their own self-conscious actions, like the fact that they hate certain parts of themselves, like mental problems with themselves, and they talk it out like actual human beings. It's great. This is good shit right here. I love it. This is what I want Persona games to do. I don't want to go on fucking Mishima's like fucking like whole thing about being bullied by high schoolers. I don't care about that. Are you sure I'm good enough? I don't want anyone else. No hesitation. Don't come complaining to me if you regret it. Actually, I'm not gonna let you regret it. Ever need help? Just tell me. Well, I'll be grateful, but I'll be there to protect you. And you can stay with me for as long as you'd like. Wherever if you want. I will. Forever. And I can't wait to keep sort of living with you too, Flor. It's almost time for the live stream. Dreader's gonna be on this week. I'm out of here, bye! Such a fool. My whole life I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kinds of conflicts. Didn't stand up for Akaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. How you should just accept the hand you're dealt in life. But those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe, instead of all that coffee crap, Should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go ranting again. But I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today.
Thanks.
Making me realize what's really important in life. And my bond with HYRULE is growing deeper. That was great! That was one of the best social links we've had in the entire game. That's not even the end of it, we still got 3 left. That felt like the conclusion to his whole quest line.
Alright.
I'm going home.
Alright, better head home too. Don't stay up too late, alright? I don't want you oversleeping. No, I don't need kindness, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll give a nice little clap for that. I enjoyed that. This and Yusuke's questline have been my favourites, I think, in the game. There's like, consistently good. Oh, okay.
Hey, you gonna talk? Thought of Futaba again after that. Don't know how it took me so long when I've been so close, but finally had an honest conversation with her. How do I say this? Feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. That's only because he helped us to connect, so thanks for that. Truly glad. Damn it, listen to me, even I'm getting embarrassed. I like how we've gotten no social points in this entire quest. This has been good. Wanted some guy up and ranting about my feelings. Yeah, but I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, hanging up while I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow.
And that's it. Oh, our popularity is going down a lot. So are they just deceiving us? I guess Akechi was right after all. I still believe the Phantom Thieves. They're murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them. How long are the police going to let them run loose? We can't even use our OnlyFans anymore. It's not going to help them.
This sucks.
It's come a long way from I don't have the dude's number in my phone, man. Yeah. When Okamura-san will start coming back to school? I had a funeral soon. Must be tough organising the funeral for a big-wig CEO. Okamura-san is usually pretty quiet. You think she's okay? I don't believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. Didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution. What can we do? Like, how can we fight this? It feels impossible.
Things are looking rough online. Just calling us a bunch of murderers! All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gonna go up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went to the winning side. You get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. At Asai, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs will continue to worsen. Can't just sit back and watch this happen, we have to. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when the exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about that. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things about after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey,
it's not fair for you to say that. Oh shit, here we go.
Yeah. I feel a murderous intent. Well, he should feel a murderous resolve, because... Can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja?
Hey!
I can't. My charm's maxed. I guess this is the life of someone with max stats. Just a nothing burger at this point. Unlike a Big Bang burger that's full of guts. No. Let's not say that again in chat, shall we? Let's avoid that. Let's avoid that foul word. Okay, if we can hang out with Futaba. Let's get the chemis up. Also, I need to go to Shibuya to get another CD.
What shall we do?
We got no points with that Sugiro quest, so we're gonna have to do him a whole bunch here.
Here we go.
Some links just don't give you like some like quests just don't give you any like chance to get points. So it's gonna take a while to get them up, unfortunately.
What do you think?
That wasn't enough either. We're gonna have to do more with the Kemi to get her up. Okay, here we go. Hermit. It's a terrible thing for people to say. I just feel real bad for that president. Quite a few of my fares are pretty angry too. They feel threatened by the Phantom Thieves. What are the police and government doing? Guys need to be arrested ASAP. I hear Kazumi Gazeki is quite abuzz with this country's higher-ups scrambling to handle the situation. Kazumi Gazeki? What the fuck's that? I like the government in Japan.
Are you finished?
What?
We go from hanging out with Sugiro to hanging out with Futaba, who was already in a lot of Sugiro's questline. I like that. I like when they put other characters in the questlines. It makes them feel more like interactable.
Is a fee is then accept such
Done already? What? No slacking
With a
off.
single fist, done already. That is a sound effect you can write in chat. I think chat !fist, and you can hear it in all of its glory. Don't worry, there aren't any customers around right now. The next promise on the list is go to school. Right. Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there too.
Alright,
Well,
let's do it.
ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go. You're going to school? Never mind, let's go and have some fun. It is after school for you, Tarbas. I don't know how you're gonna do this. There's gonna be no one there. I know there are people here. Okay, we just time travel, I guess then. Here we are, school. I think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. It's Makoto, the star of Makoto's questline. Everyone give her a round of applause. Yay, Makoto! Woo! What are you doing here? Well, it's not what it looks like, Makoto. I'm just helping her deal with social anxiety. We're still besties.
I see.
A promise list like what you used to make with your mother. Well, do you want to come in? Can I use a Goho M instead? I forget what those do. Nope. Right. I was just testing you, Flo. I'm sure it'll be fine. Most of the students have already left and all the teachers are in a meeting. In the name? Oh, right, they help you escape out of the dungeon. Right, got it. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as a student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible! If I've got you two with me, the place is going to be as easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Oh, don't you worry, Makoto. We got a whole, like, realm of video games to introduce you to. Anyway, come on. I'll show you around the school. This is a cafeteria where some students choose to eat lunch. Lunch? That reminds me of the time I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. Oh, and this other time, I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. Oh, that kind of reminds me of my own story, Cat. I used to help out with a lot of charity events when I was younger. These marathon events with my dad for volunteering purposes. He was doing them, so I had to come. And one time while I was at one of these events, I had curly fries for lunch because they had a food van there. And there was the condiments there was ketchup, and there was also salt and pepper and some other things as well. I put what I thought was salt onto the curly fries, and a few seconds later when I ate it, I realised these curly fries taste very sugary right now. I didn't put salt on the curly fries, chat. I put sugar on them. So that's a fun little anecdote for you. If you ever think you're stupid, just think about that. There's always someone more stupid than you out there. I didn't know because they're both red. It was really gross. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is the school library. You have all the regular academic fare here. Textbooks, encyclopedia, study guides. But we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. Do you like to read, Futaba? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on the shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them, though. But then, when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Well, they're just dicks, aren't they? Am I weird, Floral? No, you're talented. I don't want to be talented. It's going to creep people out. School is the worst. Well, should we move along? This hasn't been going very well, Makoto, I will say. Only our classrooms remain. But on second thought, maybe we should pass on those today. Should we go back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be, it's my fault. I know with all the sad stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is a bad habit of mine, huh? What? Everyone does it. For real? So, you do it too, Floor? That means we're the same.
But...
Honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you've improved recently. You would never have gone so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step towards changing it. Going to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great. Right, Flora-kun? Wait, so you're happy with me even though I get totally depressed? Is this like saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe I can make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves. Figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That'd be wonderful. Oh, yeah! Futaba seems enthusiastic. That was cute. I enjoyed that quest line. I'm glad other characters are helping her with this stuff. Like, we get a different character for every quest. I think that's cool. Chance to instantly hold up enemies when starting a battle. Oh my god.
Right.
So much random stuff could occur now in battle chat. We also got a recent one that was trigger all-out attack at the beginning of battles as well. I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends. Futaba? Oh, nothing. Yes. We just speak by just nodding at each other. That's how good our relationship is now. Alright, I went back to school. So that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay.
Anyway, that's a treat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry? We always get curry because we're living in a curry restaurant. And I'm in like a rabbit and hop on out of here. That wasn't even a game, like, an anecdote. It was or an idiom. You just said an animal idiom.
Hi! Thanks a bunch for showing me around school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled, but also super tired, to be honest. Can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every day. You guys really are OP. Get the sense I'll level up faster if I stay close to you, but I still think I run out of MP way too fast. The real world is a scary place.
Get slow. I'll be anytime. Yeah, that one.
Really? But I still gotta work on it, huh? So much for taking it easy on me. But I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress thanks to you, Floor. I'm gonna keep going at my own pace for my next goal too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? I just can't keep getting carried away through all this. Gotta learn how to fend for myself. Okay? Later!
He's adorable. He's great. You like Futaba around here. I think that was literally just me walking back into the house after that. The Phantom Thieves and Murderers. Guess what the praise they got before doesn't amount to much now.
Yo.
A box came for you. What? You keep getting this from like these shady places. Oh, I bet Sejiro hates all the boxes we're bringing back with us.
Oh yeah.
Where have you been? Oh, he's finally available. He better be accessible. Good. Ifumi is not ready to be leveled up. Oh, wow, I'm here to get the CD. And then we'll go hang out with Solid Snake. Wait. No! We weren't finished with it! Fuck! I thought we were finished with it! I assume I can continue from where I left off. Uh-oh. I am! Wait, Solid Snake? Yeah, he's called Solid Snake. Right, we need hanged, don't we, for this? We already got hanged. It's getting crazy out there with all the incidents are happening. I want to work. I feel like I can get closer with my hang persona. Now you go off and don't do any crimes. Okay, get to work, you little gun nerd.
Got a minute?
Alright, that's good for today. Oh, but there's something I want to talk to you about. About the secret Suda mentioned. There's more to it than my having been in the Yakuza. Just want to make sure you don't go saying anything stupid if you run into Cairo around here. Back when I was working with the Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came around my office. Must have been around 10 years ago. She had this baby with her. The whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But when I told her no, she set the baby down and run off. That baby was Cairo. Thinking back on it, still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop. Don't even like. Atlas is Sega. It is. What is the thing there at Damsko? Because Metal Gear is Konami, not Sega. That was the reference. Every day is an uphill battle. Still haven't managed to tell Cairo I was in the Yakuza though. Is the Yakuza two plots? Oh, okay, I see. Why not? Let me ask you something. How do you feel you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mum was. She spent every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wish I could have had someone else as my mum. So, I didn't want to make Cairo go through the same thing I wanted to. Make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code, but now Suda's dragging me back. Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he came by asking me to make custom models for him. But he wasn't really asking. That bastard forced me into it by threatening to tell Kairu everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened when Kairu was a baby, but on me and the rest of my family too. Who knows what would happen if Kairu learned the truth. Suda isn't going to stop there though. Sure, he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. When it's all said and done, he's going to try and take everything I have.
Shit.
If word gets out about my past, people are going to treat Kyle like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shitty parents end up making shitty kids. Once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit gets wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's also why I can't let Suda down. It's got too much power. You should call the cops. You're pathetic. You're so kind, why? I'm gonna go with that one. Piff, don't give me that. It's actually bull crap. I ain't kind at all. I don't know what to say to you. All your options are like turbo difficult. Anyways, I was trying to stall Suda with bullshit prototypes while I figured out a way to stop him. But that bastard's real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Family, that's about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sorry for bringing all that shit up out of the blue. Probably don't want anything to do with me after that, huh? Don't make assumptions. It's cool if you want to act tough and all, but don't forget to watch out for yourself, kid. Oh, right. Just remember I never gave you a reward for that info. You're right. How about I give you a discount on the special menu? I should keep you quiet for a while. Pretty good deal, huh? I mean, I guess. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but cheers.
Alright.
Already halfway through with him now, though. Damn, it's late. Should be getting home. Kairo's been eating a ton lately after cram school. Probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for today. Should head home too. Nothing. Nothing.
Later.
Hey, sorry about earlier. Didn't mean to get talking about all the heavy shit. But I gotta protect that secret, no matter what, for Kairo's sake. Is it really all for Cairo? You're right. Yeah, I'll do. Finally, some fucking points on this quest! Finally, some good fucking food! Guess that's why I brought it up at all. Right now, I didn't. Oh god, no! Because I did the Gordon Ramsay voice, now I'm going into it for his voice. Right now, I still don't know what Suda's next move's gonna be. We gotta stay on guard 24/7. Don't want to get killed in your sleep, right? Alright, see ya. This quest was raw!
Oh, who's peeping me now? Just turn it off.
Promise this step free. Meow this, right?
Yo.
Hey, was that my kid, Futaba? You're definitely gonna hang out with her right now, right? Yes.
Hey.
Guess we can spot once the dishes are done. Make sure you thank the chief for breakfast, okay? Why don't you do that, Morgana? You little shit. Still haven't caught the Phantom Thieves. I don't care how they do it. Just throw them in a slammer already. I think we're gonna squeeze in the tests. I got my notes here for them, so we can just get through it pretty easily, I think. Too scared to have murderers on the loose. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. They're murderers. Don't give me any crap of this, any of this justice crap.
Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulder. Are you alright? I am. I actually feel bad about having everyone worry for me. How about you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You sure are strong. I'll come back. Don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when the exams end. Well, see you.
Haru.
I do feel bad for her.
She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Well then.
I don't need to focus on my exams because I got max knowledge. I'm a big brain boy. Okay, we got 2 people. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna go and get the chemi up. Should we do an evening one? We got 2 during the day, actually. We could do an evening persona. That would be why, because we're definitely not going to have him ready to go. Sujiro, I think, also is going to require more. Hifumi, let's do Hifumi's actually, because that could probably be easy to get to right now.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Wasn't enough. Fuck.
What do you think?
Could be next time, I assume. Koto is maxed. The only thing I would get from hanging out with Makoto now is dates, which I wouldn't mind doing, but I don't want to. That would just be for me, and I don't want to do that. I want to get all the things up. Hang out with Yusuke or hang out. We haven't hanged out with Yusuke. Let's go hang out with him. What persona is required for that? I think isn't it Emperor or Yusuke? Yeah. Yeah, we got Emperor. Nice and easy. And I do like Yusuke's questline, so let's do more of it.
Hello?
Ah, Floor. The station is always full of people. This is a perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you, my love. Huh. You must have a wealth of free time if that is what your desire. Didn't know you like. I do. I will say, even though I don't love his character, I think his story has been really interesting so far. It's been really funny. To be honest, I think I have found a way to pull myself out of my slump. Do you mind joining me again?
Let us be off.
I believe I will find what I'm looking for at the church. I'm going to search for religion. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Our prior theme, love. It proved to be quite useful for me, indeed. After our enlightening session, I once again attempted to paint. However, nothing I put on the canvas was to my satisfaction. Before the gods of art, I am naught but a lost sheep. Ah, yes, lost sheep. I have come here with you for precisely that reason. I got some sheep from a nearby farm. We're gonna go and hunt for them. I've let them go outside of the church floor, and we're gonna go find them.
Indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind. I have seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them will not do. Would any believers be willing to model and help me capture the true essence of anguish? It seems not.
Well then.
Very well, Floor. You will have to be my model today. What? Fuck! Oh, that's good! Do you want me to strip? Fuck yeah, game. Okay, I'm glad that you at least fucking addressed it. I don't know if I can do it. Make me beautiful. I can only represent the reality of my base subject. Anything more would be asking too much. You want to start something, Yusuke? I know a place where I can fucking, like, drown you in some water nearby. You shit! You let us begin. Show me a pose that will put the anguish of Christ on full display. I see. So this would be... No. Perhaps? It seems this is not working. I would like to capture anguish, yet you remain calm and composed. Even the slightest wrinkle can change one's impression of things. I shall not compromise, even for this sketch. Why don't you fucking do it then? Twat!
No.
Now raise your right hands higher. More. Give me more anguish. Bring it to its upper limits. Like this. He just like rips his pants. This position. This is the passion of the Christ. Forsaken by his disciples. Abhorred as by a criminal by the public. Pierced with nails and hung on the cross. I understand now. This is the true anguish of the passion. It feels as though something is boiling up within me. God damn it. If Duke and more stuff didn't happen this episode, this would be the thumbnail right here. What are you children doing? I'm sorry, was he called Calm Priest? Dumbledore said calmly. Ah. Oh well. This is an art study. Art? That? I am attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion of Christ as a point of reference. So you're interested in the anguish of the crucifixion? Oh god. While it is true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross is a symbol of deep suffering, it also bears a much more positive message, one of resurrection or forgiveness. I don't know if the cross does. I feel like the cross has always been atonement. Right? Like, atoning for our sins. Like, Jesus going to heaven 3 days later is more to the resurrection thing, right? I'm not crazy right now, chat, am I? Like, the cross is not that's the atonement part. Like, the Easter eggs are the ones that like about resurrection. That's why they're eggs.
Oh.
Resurrection. I guess forgiveness is a thing, yeah. Forgiveness. I'm not sure I understand. Those ideas are contradictory to my conception of anguish. So I'm not well versed in Bible. I am because I had to take religious studies until like halfway through secondary school, so I know a bit, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately. It's good to have religion. Like, it's good to have faith sometimes. Maybe difficult to grasp what I'm saying right now. But try to consider that the anguish one may feel today will someday bring forth new hope. Ah, and by the way, I suggest you continue your excitement while here. You may trouble the congregation. They asked me to stop taking RE in high school. In my thing, Maelstrom, I had to take RE to like halfway through secondary school, and I had to drop music and art. I had to choose between music and art. I wasn't allowed to take both of them. I had to choose between them. That was fucked. Because I wanted to do both. I couldn't do music. And I was like, maybe I could have been an artist now if I was allowed to do both of them. I was also forced to do RE. It's not like I come from a very religious area either. I don't know why. To those struck at depictions were actually meant to represent forgiveness, not pain. Hope from anguish. Not sure I understand. I must learn more about the hearts of men. Floor, do you think I will be able to capture the truth someday? Doesn't look like it. I'm sure you will. Indeed. I do not have belief in my own abilities. I'll never accomplish anything. Took a second period of art instead because they didn't want me in class. Apparently I kept asking the wrong questions. Knowing you, Maelstrom, actually makes a lot of sense because I feel like you would question the entire thing a whole lot. That's good. This is exceedingly strange though. Spending time with you has helped me discover new aspects of myself. You are perhaps a mirror of sorts.
I'm in your debt.
If there is anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. Can you stop painting people nude? That'd be good. Oh yeah, this system. Farewell! I like this. I like Yusuke in these quests. He's becoming more. He's becoming better as a character as I do these. Wonderful.
See you.
Because the boat one last time was really funny. And I enjoyed it. It was very cute.
Apologies for the call. Could I talk to you about something? Crucifixion supposedly symbolizes resurrection, forgiveness, and hope. But I could not grasp those connections. Once again, I made the same mistake of picking up only the superficial meaning. The more I think about it, the further I seem to be from understanding the abyss of the heart. I have to keep drawing. Yes, of course. I'm going about this the wrong way, but all I do is sit and stew my discontent. But perhaps it's time for me to switch up my way of thinking. I still have a tough road ahead, but talking to you gave me some relief. I'm truly fortunate to have you by my side. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Fucking hell. I just want to not have people every 4 seconds.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. For the exams? Jesus Christ, Haru. I thought this was the one instance where you can skip the exams. How much longer will we be going today? I'm going to go for the exams. Maybe another half an hour. Are you really okay, though? You should not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think too much about the stuff. We're on your side, Haru. Yeah, you can come to us for anything. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. Good. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I like that he doubted them. I think that that's a very human trait to have. Because, yeah, like, the Phantom Thieves, to a certain extent, may have been responsible for her death. He doesn't know that, though. I mean, I'm the one who asked you to do all this. Your father has passed away, Haru. It's not natural to feel a flood of emotion to such events. It's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. I'm back at you. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well then, see you all at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts.
Who?
Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Oh. Oh. You fuck game. I'm gonna get a big burger before the exam.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh. This might be enough, chat.
Please come again.
We might get some Yakuza news at SGF. We probably will, because Yakuza is everywhere. There's always more Yakuza news. Oh, it has to be close. Did he study for the exam? Yes, I ate tons of burgers. Yeah, I get that now. You can get extra stars for a fee in Chihara? Can you get more than 3? Wait, what? Definitely know we'll be getting Sonic news. About racing Crossworld. Yeah, that'll be good. You can get extra. It's fine. We don't need that much more, Damska. Like, we need, like... Yeah, it's fine. We don't need it. There's a mod that has a counter on how many points you need to rank up stats. Again, I don't need it. Pulling all nighters is the worst. I really should have studied sooner. At least the school festival's a thing soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Where have you been? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. P4 is the hardest on stats? Oh, okay, well, that doesn't sound fun. Might get cancelled. Don't say that, you're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as it is. If they cancel the festivals, the students will riot. Okay, here we go, exam time. Did you hear those rumors? He's so lucky, it's almost like her test scores don't matter. I wonder if they really are from our school. She's doing a 180 on it, honestly. Well, I'm happy for Yoshizar that she's doing better now. She's on the podium, good for her. Yeah.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Honestly, P3 is harder. Maybe in the sense that, like, you don't get the time for it. But P4 is a lot more like this game where there's so much to do. And also it's more scheduled. Like, it's harder to do everything you need to do in this game, maybe.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Where's Anne? Oh, there she is.
Well, shall we begin?
Counting both black and white services, how many services are there in total on a soccer ball? Ah, fuck yeah. Okay, let's get it up. 32. Sounds about right. Nice. Let's see an essay question. Looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. One explanation for why the soccer ball is only composed of the colors black and white. Because it's black and white. That's back when the movies where TV shows were in black and white, so they had to have distinction in color. It used to be one color. Yeah. Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Yeah, I remember. I think you said that, unlike now, soccer games are broadcasted with. Female MC is easy because they only require half requirement social links. I don't care if it's female MC based game either, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't play Persona 3. I watched Maelstrom play it. I will be playing Persona 4 Remake though. When we're doing a stream of that, I'll be doing a kind of a recording series of it instead. But if anyone does want to see someone playing through Persona 4 on stream, Maelstrom will be doing that next year, I think. So stay tuned for that. Then I think you said that unlike now, soccer balls are broadcasted with black and white picture. Why a single colour ball be hard to spot on black and white? Yeah, I don't know if you saw Jeppo, but there were rumours that P4 is going to be announced on Sunday during the Xbox Direct.
Yep.
Finished in time? Oh yeah, if anyone doesn't know, the popularity is going down.
You're still rooting for the
If anyone doesn't know how I do the exams, when I go back and get clips for the episodes, I also go back to the exams and write down all the answers and all the questions. So I've got a bunch of bullet points next to me that has all the information on it that I need. Might be like, that's cheating, Flower. I don't think it's cheating. I think it's making notes.
You know they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Also, some of the questions don't ask you for the direct same answer either. They kind of ask you to work back as well. Which is cool. I like that.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police?
I guess it depends on your thoughts about bringing notes into exams. Okay, if we're going down that route, I'm gonna then bring up the argument that, like, it's a video game, I don't give a fuck. I would, like, in theory, just bring up the answers on the screen if I want to, but I want to, like, at least put in a small modicum of effort. Not enough where it fucks us over, but enough to where it feels like I did a good job. He didn't even let me present my own thoughts on it either, and I never will! Ha ha ha! There will be 60 partners at SGF, so it's been a lot of announcements. Yeah, no, it's going to be a long showcase.
And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
Yeah, on that point, Maelstrom, you bring up about bringing notes into exams. All exams until A-level, anyway, are all memory tests. I think even A-level, they are memory tests as well. And this is not a good way of doing exams. It's been shown statistically this is not a good way of doing exams because people just stop wanting to learn because of how much of a grind it is to get all this information into your head. And people's brains are not the same either. Like, people out there will register information slower than other people. People with photographic memory are going to have a perfect time with it. It's not fair on everyone to do test these ways. The way that tests are done in university, I vastly prefer it, because it's still in a test environment, but the questions are about application rather than about knowledge. Well, by that I mean the way they do it with science exams is they don't ask you to input information, like knowledge about a certain thing, like about ATP on mitochondria. They ask you, how can that be applied in this given situation? How can that be used in this context? Write an essay about these themes, and then, like, use your own knowledge to expand upon that. That's how exams should be done, because that's showing your initiative, while also not just making it knowledge tests. Now, obviously, with school exams, they can't really do this, because that would make marking them an absolute pain for the teachers. So they have to have static answers for each one, which is why I vote that all exams before, like, A-level should be multiple choice. Because that way, you have to think about it, and it's easy for the teachers to mark. Like, it's not just answer this for knowledge, it's answer this for, okay, get this all down. Because, like, essays are important too, obviously. I think, like, I feel like essays should be the only thing you should do for exams for the most part, but multiple choice is the way to go about it, if they want it to be easy for teachers to mark.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
They weren't even that loud, they're just having a chat.
Now, everyone.
Who can do the executions using this device? Right, Charles Henry Samsung. Okay, well, I got the last part wrong. His name wasn't Samsung. Well, I think it is this one. I remember that name.
Ooh, we can do this.
What is the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman of Nagasasara? Oh, okay, no, yeah.
Ooh, we can do this.
The idea of doing math exams without a calculator, I think that's dumb too. Who the fuck does anything more complicated than a 4? Yeah, no, because, like, you would always have a calculator on hand.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day.
For real? You gotta report that.
Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Oh god. didn't even say anything. Those kids were kicked out immediately by a teacher. What was the meaning of roboto, the etymological root of robot? Slave labor. There we go.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space? Oh, yeah, this fucking question. Hold on. Right. It was bees, wasn't it? Yeah, it's bees. Nice try with the melons, by the way, but they were watermelons in the actual question.
Ooh, we can do this.
Shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy, I might start yawning. It has been surprisingly easy, but like that's just how these exams work. Can't wait to see your score.
Police are here
We
again?
did it, chat. We did it.
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
What?
Seriously?
Who have they
I
found?
read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
I plead. Who got found out?
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. A bit of the hideout. I mean our place.
Not Makoto, is it? Because it was in the office. Oh.
It's open. Welcome.
Oh, you're the third year, Okamura-san, correct? So good to have you. Please, have a seat. I guess everyone's had this now at this point, right? Are you okay? Huh? Wait, no, her dad just died, buddy. Yes. I'm sorry. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting to people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here. I need to get rid of them. They are filling my garage again. What do you mean, Maruki? Where did they? How has this happened again, buddy?
You have my thanks.
No, thank you. I'm all right though. Aww. I must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well...
Not weird in the least. Take your time. Go whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's gonna distress as they come in here and all what up like, I have to talk right now. And good as a sneaking way to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. I'll have some tea with you, Haru. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same so it was tea time?
Yes.
Yes. Meals were... We actually ate together. Were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
Never been able to upscale social events, so I'm not sure I should ask this, but, well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Yes, I do apologize. Seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. Make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. Ibuki is so nice. I don't want him to be evil. I don't want that theory I have to be true.
I received word from Futaba about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm gonna go take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna save the game.
How troubling.
Hi there, Haru.
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? How embarrassing. I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
Anyway, I can help.
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
Oh.
Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees.
Yeah, but there'll be like a mediator in there. We wouldn't just have that immediately forced on you. Like, companies need to have a system in place for this.
But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
Was there no vice president? I guess big food conglomerates don't need that, I guess, right? Are you gonna be okay?
I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks.
And that's what you're gonna give me for your usefulness in the Phantom Thieves, right? Her knowledge of business. Like, Sai's gonna be like, how do you know how to run a Phantom Thieves business? It only happened in the last month, Sai. It's not important.
It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account.
Just don't give them your free wacky digits and you'll be fine.
I never realized I could be this distrustful.
Well, you kind of have to be. You got a lot of money, Haru.
I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
Sure.
In return,
I'll give you corporate secrets.
what can I do to help you?
Can I have an unlimited supply of Big Bang Burgers?
I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it.
Oh.
A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house.
We're gonna introduce gardening in like the last fourth of the game.
To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
How'd they taste?
I suppose it's umami mixed with a little bitterness?
With SGS happening, I think today is a succulent Chinese meal Friday. Hell yeah. I always get succulent Chinese meals on Fridays.
Either way, it's definitely unique. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good.
How can anyone hate Haru? She's just a bundle of joy.
Hideout?
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them in order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Is that actually Yoshida?
Again? It's
I don't know if it is. It kind of sounds like him.
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
Okay.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
Why would you join them after being taken down by the Phantom Thieves?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official medjed member.
So someone used the medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun?
To trigger us into fighting back so that our popularity would grow.
It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Or to build our hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
Just close your trap for a second, Ryuji.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
Mishima.
For real?
Fucking Mishima didn't put two-factor verification on, you fucker.
Before summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked
So no
first.
one, he didn't fucking do anything? He didn't tell us about this?
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up,
It would all make sense.
Well, I'm glad we all worked it out and we didn't just all fall apart right into their hands.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
this is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
Well, there's a hard evidence in the fact that there was a calling card in the principal's room. We didn't put that there. Someone else is trying to frame us.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things.
No.
I mean, we're talking both the rankings and medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
Someone who is very smart. Smarter than us.
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them.
Yeah.
We need to find clues, no matter what.
Acknowledged.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it.
Oh god. They're doing this to Sai too.
And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice.
And of course I would take this position. I mean, it's basically been handed to her on a silver platter.
Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will
No.
you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
They might also be doing it because of her connection to Makoto, adding a spanner in the works, maybe.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
Also, I guess, like, her taking that position, she'll also be able to support Makoto more, give her more connections into the workplace. Like, she'll actually be able to make a better future for her sister as well.
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies.
Oh, I've also got a boyfriend, by the way, now. And now the side's like, what?
Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
She'll be pissed if she finds out Makoto's got a boyfriend, because that won't be part of her studies.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
But they said they found
my
a Phantom Thief.
Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Pee-poo time. The important pee-poo.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad? Wait, weren't they already investigating us though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation was on a much different scale. Hold on a sec, what's this SIU thing anyway? Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. the big headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this seem doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? I mean, no, we've killed a CEO of a massive company technically. If anything is not extreme enough. Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. It may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. They don't scare us like that. It's okay though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. I have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine.
This is fine, as the house starts burning down.
Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though. And also, a convenient time to end the stream. Chat! That is Persona 5 War Rose.
I'll just add this.
For today. We're going to come back, not next week, but the week after. I'm going to be taking a break from streaming next week because I've got many recordings to catch up on. So, that is it. I'll see you all next time for what I assume to be a lot of shit hitting the fan. We're going to call it there. Let us save. We're going to do it again.
I'll just add this.
Just to save for the second time. There will be SGF stuff tonight. I know Lena's putting an event together in her Discord, so I'll probably pop in for that. But that is it for now. I'll see you all later.